Hey, welcome once again to Okoboji Market Update, ladies and gentlemen. We have taken just a little bit of a break because Rob had some things going on. Let's see. He had a new granddaughter. He walked another daughter down the aisle. Yeah. And then there's that little thing called Memorial Day came into play too. Yeah. So we kind of had a little bit of stuff going on.
Thank you.
The market
Thank you.
The market has picked up. Things are happening. But we wanted to get down here to Oak Hill Marina and Oak Hill Outdoors. We'll talk a little bit about that as well. But great things happening here at Oak Hill Marina in itself with new boat lines. You guys have some activities that are going on. Tim Sather, Rob Rodriguez is here. We'll talk a little bit about Boji Surf, where you used to have it up a little farther north of here, but now you're incorporated right here at Oak Hill Marina.
Mm-hmm. Goes hand in hand, doesn't it?
Yeah, sure does. Yeah. So we joined forces. We thought it'd be a really good idea just to kind of join. Since we got this new lineup here at Oak Hill, we got Centurion and Supreme boats, which are the ultimate surf boats. Mm-hmm. So we just kind of just thought this would tie in perfect together, and here we are. So
yeah, I mean, and to take on to that, it's super exciting, and we couldn't be more proud to have a partnership between us and Boji Surf. And the reason for that is because we both share the same passion for the water and the wake sports, and sharing Boji and teaching people. All the different ways that you can have fun with it. Last fall, I flew down to the World Wakesurf Championships in Austin, Texas, and Centurion Boats invited me there.
Oh.
And I got down there, and it's the first time I've ever really seen all the new lineup and all the performance, and it was just incredible. I knew that day I wanted to become a Centurion dealer, and right on that trip, I got a hold of Rob, and I said, hey, let's make something happen, something big. So. I think the verbiage was let's be a couple lake rats that live out our dreams. So
there's nothing wrong with that.
Awesome having Rob here, and that's how that all kind of started.
Excellent. Well, you got one beautiful one sitting here in the showroom floor. But one cool thing that you guys are doing, kind of community based, is you're offering Wakesurf Wednesdays here at Oak Hill Marina, and this is really cool because anybody from like ages 10 to 18 can come out for nothing, and you can kind of let them experience a little bit of wake surfing.
Right. Yeah, and that's just it's all about just having them come out and just we're just trying to show our love for water sports. There's no obligation, we're not trying to sell them a boat. We're just trying to get them in the water, and we're just trying to get them surfing and kind of just share what we love to do.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anybody interested in come surf behind the boat anytime if you want to buy a boat. But we're really, I mean, we'll take care of that. But we're really, what Rob and I are excited about is put them in a surf boat from Oak Hill, and just for free, Rob gets to teach them how to surf or bring them behind a boat that they wouldn't normally ever be behind. So whether you're local or you're from somewhere out of town and you're staying at any of our resorts here, and you've never surfed, you want to learn how, or maybe you just don't usually get the opportunity, we want to share that experience with you. And there's nothing that lights my heart up more than seeing Rob share his passion with some kids out on the water. So
that's cool.
I'm glad that we can be a part of it.
How about a fat guy like me? You can teach me.
We'll get you out, man.
There's a retail rate for your price.
That's got a big block in it, right?
Yeah, that is. Yeah, you got to have the biggest boat you got. But it is one excellent thing for the community. Once again, just a cool service, because you never know what youngster out there might have a talent that he doesn't realize.
Right.
That's a really cool part of it. So once again, Wakesurf Wednesdays, check it out here at Oak Hill Marina. Let's go one more step further. Oak Hill Outdoor. Tim, you're doing some awesome stuff comedy-wise.
Yes. Next week we're partnered with Circus Street Comedy. It's an amazing event. I don't know if you guys remember Joe Solomon, but he's a hometown hero. He's had worked at Oak Hill. He's saved lives. He's gone through some tragic accidents hunting-wise, and he's had to fight through some tough stuff. And Circus Street Comedy has been gracious enough to allow us to host the comedy show next weekend. All the proceeds go to Joe. Wow. There's a book signing at 1 to 3. All of next Saturday is a great event. Some big things coming, big things being talked about, and we're really excited about what we're bringing into the community.
Oak Hill Outdoors, you guys are continually offering a lot of different things. As a matter of fact, me personally, music bingo, having a little fun on Wednesday nights there.
Yep.
So, you know, it's a pretty simple thing. It's free. And as, you know, Seth Rob down there, you're one of your managers. He's pretty generous with the drinks and food prizes. So it's a pretty cool thing. So check that out. But also check out all the live music at Oak Hill Outdoor. And one more addition with the comedy thing is fantastic. We need some more live comedy here in the Iowa Great Lakes.
Yep. I'm excited to bring it. I would say it's worth mentioning that any day, Monday through Sunday, sun up to the golden hour, Rob is available to show and demo any of our surf boats. We have a great lineup from Regal. We obviously have Centurion and Supreme. And our used inventory of Mastercrafts is absolutely incredible with a couple X23s, some legendary boats. We're a surf central spot. Rob leads the way with Boji Surf. And there's really nowhere else in town to go that matches our level of commitment to the sport. So come down and see us. Rob's available anytime. Call for appointment or walk in during business hours. We'll take care of you.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for stepping in.
Thank you.
We're going to take a quick break and talk a little real estate, folks. Let's talk a little bit of real estate, Rob. We haven't done it for a month or so, as I mentioned previously. We got a lot going on, man.
We do. We've had a lot going on.
You personally have, and it's just amazing. And congratulations on all the steps going forward and family celebrations, everything. It's been a lot of fun for you.
It has been. Got a great grandbaby. She's awesome, and got a son-in-law in the meantime as well. So he's a good guy. He's good to my daughter, and that's all that matters.
There you go. That's the big plus, folks. Real estate-wise in the Iowa Great Lakes, and I think I've noticed kind of Midwest in Iowa, Rob, buyer's market now.
We're transitioning to that. You know, listings have come up, which we've needed, and I was just looking at a brochure. You know, like our brochures that we put out, it's 2 pages. And I was looking at some brochures from back in 2008 and 9, and they were 8 pages. So, you know, but we're not there, but we don't want to be at that where there was 8 pages as well either.
Right.
But, you know, the interest rates haven't really done all that much for us. But I think the ability of people wanting to start looking is starting to get better, even though we have started to get more listings out there, which is always a good thing. So it's variety.
One thing about it, though, it always seems the image here is that everything picks up in the summertime. But realistically, Rob, most of the time, for me personally, my business really picks up towards the fall and into spring. And summertime, and I always joke about it, says most of my clients must like to boat and party and do whatever because they're not house hunting. But this year, it's kind of transitioning a little more. You know, us personally in real estate, a lot of properties moving throughout our brokerage, so we're been very fortunate.
Yeah, we have been. And I think a lot of other agencies are busy as well, you know, with us. And what do you say, lake-related properties? The 29 years I've been doing this, fall was always a better time to buy a lake property or a lake-related property. It's busier, I should say. Not better time to buy, it's just busier. And I don't know, it's just because I think people have used their places all summer and think, well, should we sell it? Or, you know, let's see, blah, blah, variety-wise. But you know, but then it gives those people the opportunity that do buy in the fall to get it ready for the next year. So,
and once again, you bring up a great point. You know, we talk about the summertime. While you're here, if you're visiting and you're renting something, you're like, gosh, I sure would like to have a property there. You can always, you know, look at stuff throughout the summertime and then, you know, maybe closing the thing in the fall. Or you can hold off on the spring. It's totally, I mean, a lot of that stuff's all negotiable, folks.
It certainly is.
So we can't stress that enough. Negotiable. So buyers and sellers side, negotiable. So
That's
don't get locked into, well, I have to do this and I have to do that because they said so. No,
we'll make it easy.
You bet. Thank you so much once again for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Buy Okoboji.com. All of our listings, all of our great information is there. Check us out on YouTube. Rob, we haven't been talking about that.
Yes, we haven't. And subscribe and smash that like button. That'd be great.
A lot of information there, all of our videos. We are going into year 5, Rob, of making videos. So
year 5.
We've had a lot of fun doing it. And once again, it's kind of a feel-good thing. We don't charge for it. We just like to kind of help out the community. It's, use the buzzword bingo, man. It's a win-win-win kind of deal.
So if you've got a place you'd want us to do that, just give us a shout. We'll make it happen.
You bet. So thank you so much once again for joining us. The Snapchat, the Instagram, the TikToks. We're still rolling with all of that as well. Thank you so much, folks. We're back in action here. Kind of keep ourselves rolling with Okoboji Market Update. I am Jimmy McLenz, and I'm all about you.
I'm Rob Henn, and say something nice to somebody. Make them feel good. Thanks.